Hello, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Anele Elsie Lisa Muronzi Magura. I am Zimbabwean born and bred. I lived in my country of origin for 18 years of my life, and I was privileged to get a scholarship to study in Swaziland. So I completed my high school in Swaziland at the United World College. So I was really privileged to really have studied at this school. Like it started off my life, opened me up to different opportunities, opened me up to different cultures because of the international environment that I was in. Something that I really am grateful, and even like the way that I view education now is so much different because of the experience that I had studying at this college. You know, you're studying with different people from different countries, and you're doing a totally different curriculum, which allows and promotes arts, culture, and sport more so than it would have been had I studied in my home country. So I was very privileged to have gone to one of the United World Colleges in the world. There are 13 of them throughout the world, around the world. So I happen to have gone to the one that's in Southern Africa. So what a privilege and what an opportunity that I had. I'm so grateful for that to have been part of my journey. So when I finished high school, I got a scholarship to study in the United States. So I went to a small college called Luther College in Decorah, Iowa. And I did business management and accounting. So I did a double major there. So yeah, for some of my friends that might not know, like in the US, college and university is quite the same thing. Or well, if it depends how you look at it. Well, colleges are a bit smaller, and universities will be a bit larger. Let's say in terms of like population, in terms of how many people are at that school, but the education that you get is quite the same. So it's different from, let's say, at least from my home country in Zimbabwe, where and if you're going to college, rather it's looked down upon to some extent because let's say the requirements to get in are not as high as the requirements to go to a university. But in the US, it's quite the same. Even Canada, I find that it's quite the same to go to a college or to a university. Yeah, I guess yeah, it just depends, I guess, on how you look at it. But for me, when I was going there for the opportunities that I needed, just indeed to complete my studies, I felt that that could have been the same had I been at a university. So when I was done, I then went to Minneapolis. I got an offer to work at one of the big accounting firms there. So I was there for about a year where, yeah, I really had a good time, I guess, working there. And unfortunately, I could not stay in the US any longer because I did not get the visa that I needed to continue working. So, yeah, some of you may know um, there is a lottery system that is run in the US. So a lot of international students fail to secure the visa, and yeah, it's really based on a lottery system. So you are blessed to get it that time, or you're not. But yeah, so I was unfortunate then, let's say, to not get this opportunity to continue living in the US. But again, I also look in hindsight, like it was probably a blessing as well for me because then I got an opportunity to start to work in the Caribbean, in Curacao to be specific. So actually, when I lost, or when I didn't get the visa, I was yeah, obviously disappointed and like, okay, what was the future looking like for me? But I was on the case. I was talking to my office managing partners to help me out. I went to the website for my firm that I work for. I was looking at like literally every office that they have out there. I was looking, and then I was like, reaching out to the recruiters in the different offices, sending out emails, calling, whatever that I could. So then I could, yeah, just try to see which door would open up. And the Curacao door opened up for me. I'm so grateful for that. My office managing partner called the office managing partner in Curacao. And that also helped. I mean, they also would have obviously looked at my resume and the experiences that I had, and I think the network that I had as well, because I used to talk to my office managing partner in Minneapolis, so he helped me out to get myself. over to the Caribbean. So here I was, didn't really know much about Curacao. So I guess like some of you guys might actually not know. This is like a small country in the Caribbean. So people just think of the Caribbean as one. It is not. There's so many different countries out there. So yeah, Curacao, it was for me for about 5 years. I learned a lot, enjoyed the culture there. I got to travel a lot in the Caribbean. I was able to go to St. Martin, Suriname. I was able to go to Trinidad, so it was quite an experience, quite an opportunity that I had there. So like I was saying, like I didn't manage to stay in the US, for like because like the hope is when you get to the US, okay, you stay there, you're already trying to establish, but yeah, that was my journey. So yeah, Curacao for 5 years, and yeah, I recently left the Caribbean in January 2023 is when I moved to Canada in Calgary, which is where I am right now. I'm still blessed to be working with the same firm that I was working with. Like it's almost a decade that I've been working at my firm. Like, oh my gosh, it's like wow. But anywho, yeah, so what you can expect really to see on this channel is going to be more my experiences having lived in all these different countries. So the things that I recollect from having lived there, and things that I maybe want to share with someone else that I think will be beneficial as well for someone else that's like trying to make a move to Curacao, let's say, or was wanting to go to the US, or someone who wants to come here into Canada. So I'll be also just sharing some of the things that I've learned throughout this whole journey, and like just some other stuff as well. Like I'm an auditor, so we'll probably be talking of finance as well here and there, how to save money and how to make money. So that will come up there as well. I'm into fashion and fitness. So yeah, like fitness takes up quite a bit of my day, so I'll definitely be talking about some of my experiences there, like what I've learned, things that I've been benefiting from having moved here to Canada, seeing different physicians, seeing different physiotherapists and the like, and working through injury. So yeah, I expect to see that as well. Expect to just like see the city that I'm in. I'm going to probably go around hiking and like trying out different things. So I'll just be sharing that as well. Just like just yeah, being me and just putting things out there that people will, I hope, will enjoy or learn from as well. Most importantly, that someone can at least benefit from, will be really great to have out there. Anywho, yeah, thanks for sticking on this far. I hope that you will stay on, we'll interact. If you have any questions, like, about moving abroad, studying abroad, working abroad, all of that, let's talk about it. Or like things to do around town here in Calgary, let's talk about it. Put that in the comments, or like things that you're curious about. Maybe you know me, we've interacted from one place or somewhere, and you were just curious about something. Yeah, let's talk about it. And yeah, I hope to have this um, journey to be a fun one for me and for you as well. So yeah, cheers. Thank you. Have a good one.